They're astonished that the usual mind games and manipulative tactics they use on everyone else simply don't work on you anymore. The people who used to control you with guilt, fear, and emotional manipulation are completely confused right now. Their tried and tested methods that work on everyone else are failing when they try them on you. Something has shifted in your energy field. A protective shield has formed around your consciousness that blocks their toxic influence. They can't understand why you're no longer responding to their games the way you used to. These manipulators in your life have perfected their craft over years. They know exactly which buttons to push to make others feel guilty, ashamed, or afraid. They use emotional blackmail, gaslighting, and mind games to control family members, friends, and co-workers. Their tactics work like clockwork on most people. A little guilt here, some fake tears there, maybe some silent treatment or explosive anger. People usually cave in and give them what they want. But when they try these same methods on you now, something strange happens. You don't react the way you used to. You stay calm. You see through their games. You don't feel that familiar panic or guilt. Your recent spiritual awakening has created an invisible barrier around your mind and heart. Their negative energy bounces right off you, like water off glass. This immunity you've developed is driving them crazy. Manipulators need control to feel secure. When their usual tricks stop working, they become desperate and dangerous. Right now, they're probably trying harder than ever to get back that control over you. They might be using bigger guilt trips, more dramatic emotional outbursts, or trying to turn other people against you. Some of them are escalating to more serious tactics. They might spread lies about you, try to damage your reputation, or use other people as weapons against you. This is spiritual warfare happening in your daily life. These people are unconsciously working for dark forces that want to keep you small, controlled, and disconnected from your true power. The stakes are high because your freedom from their control threatens their entire way of operating. They're not just losing control over you. They're losing a source of energy they've been feeding off for years. Your awakening puts their whole system at risk. Like this video right now to strengthen the spiritual protection that's keeping these manipulators away from you. Let me tell you about the specific games they're trying that aren't working anymore. First, there's gaslighting, making you question your own memory and reality. They used to tell you things like that never happened or you're being desensitive, and you'd start doubting yourself. Now, when they try it, you know exactly what they're doing. Your inner voice stays strong and clear. Then there's guilt tripping, making you feel responsible for their emotions or problems. They used to say things like, "You're hurting me by doing this," or "If you really loved me, you would," and you'd cave in immediately. But now you understand that you're not responsible for managing their emotions. Their guilt trips feel empty and powerless. Love bombing is another favorite trick, showering you with excessive attention and gifts when they want something, then withdrawing that love when you don't comply. This used to create an addictive cycle that kept you chasing their approval. Now you see this pattern clearly, and it doesn't affect you emotionally. The silent treatment used to make you panic and rush to fix things. Now, when they ignore you, you actually enjoy the peace and quiet. They're completely baffled by your new responses. They keep trying the same old buttons, but the buttons have been disconnected. Your spiritual awakening has rewired your emotional system. Your higher consciousness acts like a firewall that blocks their toxic programming from entering your mind. They can't understand why their manipulation software won't install anymore. This divine protection makes you immune to their psychological viruses. Type "protected" in the comments right now to activate and maintain your spiritual shield against all manipulative attacks. The manipulators in your life are going through something they've never experienced before. Complete failure of their control systems. Imagine a master pianist suddenly finding that piano keys make no sound when they press them. That's how confused and frustrated they feel. They're probably talking about you to other people. trying to figure out what's wrong. They might say things like they've changed or something's different about them, but they can't put their finger on what it is. Some of them are getting angry because anger used to be their ultimate weapon when they raised their voice or got aggressive. You used to back down immediately. Now you either calmly walk away or look at them with complete indifference. This indifference is what drives them absolutely crazy. They're used to getting big emotional reactions from you: fear, guilt, sadness, anger. These emotions were their food source. Now you're emotionally neutral, and they're starving. They might try recruiting other family members or friends to put pressure on you. They'll paint you as the bad guy and try to get others to convince you to be reasonable or stop being so difficult. But even this tactic feels different to you now. You can see right through their attempts to use other people as weapons. Some manipulators become almost frantic at this point. They might try love bombing again, suddenly being extra nice and giving you attention. Or they might threaten to hurt themselves or make dramatic statements about how you're destroying them. Your new spiritual awareness lets you see all of these as desperate tactics from someone who's lost their power over you. The funniest part is that they often can't understand why their manipulation doesn't work, but they can sense that you're operating from a completely different energy level now. Your consciousness has literally upgraded beyond their reach. If you want to strengthen this divine protection even more, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering increases the spiritual shield around you and your loved ones. This energy exchange helps maintain your immunity to manipulation and attracts even more positive protection into your life. Type for 140 for now to activate your higher consciousness protection against all forms of emotional manipulation and control. Here are the clear signs that you've become immune to their manipulation tactics. First, you no longer feel guilty when you say no. Before, saying no felt like you were doing something terrible. Now it feels natural and empowering. You've stopped explaining yourself constantly. You used to give long justifications for your decisions because you were afraid of their reactions. Now you make decisions and stick to them without needing their approval. When they try to start drama, you feel emotionally detached. It's like watching a movie. You can see what's happening, but you're not emotionally invested in the outcome. You no longer lose sleep worrying about their moods or reactions. Your peace of mind doesn't depend on keeping them happy anymore. You've stopped walking on eggshells around them. Before, you constantly monitored their emotions and tried to prevent their outbursts. Now you let them have their emotions without making it your responsibility. You can see their lies immediately. Your intuition has become so sharp that you catch their deceptions the moment they speak them. You don't even need to analyze it. You just know. You no longer seek their validation or approval. Their opinions about your life choices don't carry the weight they used to. You trust your own judgment more than their criticism. You've become comfortable with their disapproval. Before, their anger or disappointment would send you into panic mode. Now you can remain calm even when they're upset with you. You don't try to fix their problems anymore. You've realized that they create their own drama and you're not responsible for solving it. Most importantly, you can walk away from conversations or situations that feel toxic. You no longer feel trapped or obligated to endure their negative behavior. These changes aren't just personality shifts. They're signs of genuine spiritual evolution that makes you untouchable to their lower vibrational tactics. Type immune now to lock in your divine protection and keep all manipulative energy permanently blocked from your life. This immunity to manipulation isn't random. It's happening because your soul has reached a critical point in its evolution. You've been through enough pain and learned enough lessons that your consciousness is ready for this upgrade. All those years of being manipulated and controlled were actually preparing you for this moment. Every time you felt hurt, confused, or betrayed, your soul was gathering information about how these tactics work. Now you have complete understanding of their playbook. The universe has been waiting for you to reach this level of spiritual maturity. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been working behind the scenes to strengthen your energy field and prepare you for this transformation. This awakening is happening now because you have important work to do in this world. You can't fulfill your soul's purpose while being controlled and manipulated by others. Your spiritual mission requires you to be free from their influence. Your energy vibration has risen to a frequency that naturally repels lower vibrational manipulation tactics. It's like trying to tune into an old radio station. The signals just don't match anymore. The divine timing of this protection means you're ready to step into your true power. All the karmic lessons with these manipulators are complete. You've learned what you needed to learn from these experiences. Your soul has chosen this lifetime to break free from generational patterns of control and manipulation. You're not just healing yourself, you're healing your entire family line. This immunity is permanent as long as you continue growing spiritually and maintaining your connection to higher consciousness. If you want to accelerate your spiritual awakening and help others break free from manipulation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering expands your protective energy field and helps spread this immunity to other people who desperately need this freedom. Type 777 to permanently lock in this new level of consciousness and ensure manipulators can never control you again. Now that you're immune to their tactics, the manipulators in your life will go through predictable stages. First, they'll try even harder with their old methods. When that fails completely, many of them will simply give up and move away from your life. Some might make one final desperate attempt to regain control. They could try more extreme manipulation, like threatening to hurt themselves, spreading serious lies about you, or trying to turn your entire family against you. But here's the beautiful part. None of this will shake your inner peace anymore. You'll watch their desperation with calm detachment, like observing a storm from inside a safe shelter. As these toxic people exit your life, you'll notice something amazing happening. Healthier, more positive people start appearing. Your new energy attracts people who operate from love instead of fear and control. Your relationships will become deeper and more authentic, without the drama and manipulation. You'll have space for genuine connections based on mutual respect and care. Your decision-making abilities will improve dramatically, without their voices in your head creating doubt and confusion. You'll trust your intuition completely and make choices that truly serve your highest good. You'll start attracting better opportunities in all areas of life: career, friendships, even romantic relationships. Your immunity to manipulation becomes immunity to all forms of toxic energy. Family gatherings and social situations will feel completely different. You'll no longer dread seeing certain people because their tactics have no power over you. This freedom will inspire others around you to examine their own relationships and start setting boundaries. Type awaken now to complete your protection activation and ensure that this immunity to manipulation becomes a permanent part of your spiritual armor. Congratulations. You have reached a level of spiritual awareness that most people never achieve in their lifetime. Your immunity to manipulation is real, it's powerful, and it's permanent as long as you continue nurturing your spiritual growth. You are now operating from a place of authentic personal power instead of reacting from old wounds and fears. The manipulators in your life can sense this change even if they can't understand it. You've broken free from cycles that may have been affecting your family for generations. You're not just healing yourself, you're creating a new template for how relationships should work. Your journey from victim to empowered being is complete. You now have the wisdom and strength to help others recognize manipulation and break free from toxic control patterns. Type protected to seal this new level of consciousness and maintain your permanent immunity to all manipulation forever.